Hello and welcome to the fourth round of the British Cross Country Championship 2015. I'm Anthony Hollings. We'll move on. Now the fourth round brings us here to Hafren Forest. It's a 40 square kilometre forestry estate and it actually connects the Hafren and Sweetland rally stages for Rally GB. Perfect chance for our competitors to stretch their legs and see exactly what their vehicles are capable of. Now the name Hafren actually derives from Afon Heffron, which translates to the River Severn. The reason for this is just outside the western boundary of the estate is where the Great River actually rises. And the scenery is breathtaking and it's actually brought out some familiar faces, past and present. One of them is just behind me, which is Justin Birchall. You can see there in his Lofthouse prepared Freelander. He's got a straight six M Sport BMW engine in. I don't think Mike Moran's going to have his own way this weekend.
Well, let's take a look then at the runners and riders here this weekend. Mike Moran has to start as the pre-event favourite, but Andy Powell and Richard Green will give him a run for his money. Green will have competition from Steve Smith and Paul Harris in the G1 class, and we're also joined this weekend by the Freelander Challenge, which is currently headed by Ian Linford and sees Mike Bone making his first start. Some of the main interest, though, comes from clubman competitors Justin Birchall and Martin Gould, who could be Mike Moran's nearest challengers.
I'm joined with Mike Moran on a very wet Sunday morning. Good day for you yesterday. First overnight, a 3-minute lead over Ryan Cook. What's the course like?
It's a great course. It's a very fast course. I don't think we've had a course this fast for a very long time. It is 6 gear. We're really tramping along a bit, and we've come here with a bit of a strategy this weekend. The weather forecast was dry yesterday, rain today. So what we did is we made hay yesterday, and we just went like the clappers, just get as fast as we could go and get a good lead. And we went in. We've got in with a 3-minute lead, knowing that if it was rainy here, it'd turn into a mud bath, and that it would be slippy and greasy. And it is slippy and greasy this morning. And I think I've seen a couple of cars off. I think we've had one roll over this morning on the first lap. We just went round a bit gingerly. We're about 30 seconds slower than what we were yesterday, just to test the course. We've been back out again. We're speeding up a bit, but we're not going to do any hero tactics today. We're just here to finish. We've got two wins. We've got second place, and we want another podium finish this weekend as well.
Okay, well, good luck. Hopefully the rain won't stay too long, and we'll see you finish.
Okay, see you later. Thank you.
Cheers, Mike. Thank you very much. Well, good morning, Andy. It's a beautiful place to race this, isn't it, Hafren? You were third overnight. Yesterday the weather was completely different. Today it's absolutely pouring down. What sort of difference has that made?
Obviously it's made the course very slippery. It made it slippery. Yesterday was a dream. Absolutely wonderful place to race. We haven't been here before with the British. I've been around here a bit, some of the course before with Baja. But brilliant place. Slippery this morning. You just got to drive sensible, really.
Yeah. And of course, especially for the championship, you're lying second behind Mike Moran. But this venue's actually brought out some familiar faces from the past, obviously, to come and race with you.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there's a few people that's come out to play then, which is nice to see. It's a shame that they don't come and do the whole championship, which would be brilliant, really, a bit more competition for everyone. But no, it's good to see people from the past. Yeah.
They're all saying that they're coming back next year. They're just getting the cars ready, and this is why we see Justin Birchall out in his Lofthouse prepared Freelander, obviously ironing out all the creases for next season. So it's going to be looking good. And obviously we're over halfway through the season with this round, so there's not long to wait.
No, I believe Justin's coming out next year to play, which would be good to see him back. He was always very good in his Peugeot, but this car, I think he's going to do.
All right, Andy, well, good luck for the rest of the day, and we'll catch up with you a bit later.
Yeah, no worries, thanks very much.
Now we can catch up with the man who ends day one in 8th place, Class G1 competitor Richard Green.
Okay, Richard Green, out in force Hafren, still battling with Steve Smith.
Yeah.
He's got the run on you this weekend.
Yeah, we had a few problems yesterday. We had a brake pipe go, so we lost a minute. We had a puncher, so we lost another minute. So yeah, a bit down really, down the pecking order.
It's a great course, isn't it? It doesn't matter where you finish. It's just enjoyable.
Oh yeah, it is. No, it's a nice course, nice and flowy, nice and fast. So yeah, it's just good. One of the best previous year so far.
Yeah, I was about to say that. How do you rate this one compared to?
Yeah, I must admit I prefer a bit more rough in there, but I'm enjoying it. When I first went yesterday, I thought it's a bit flat, but no, it is good. It's nice and flowing, and just fast speeds out there.
How has the track evolved overnight, obviously, with the weather coming in?
It's not too bad. That last run down by the last let of logs, we've got a bit of mud on the road and a bit sleepy there. But apart from that, yeah, it's not really altered, I don't think. So.
And it's great to see Paul Harris back out as well to join you and Steve in the fight for the G1 class.
Yes, yeah, all three of us this weekend. Paul's going well, Steve's going well. So we had a few problems, so we're pretty third now, unless anything happens to Steve. Turn his car if he can't start it, so that's a bit of sabotage later.
Well, thank you very much for speaking to us. Hopefully we'll see you at the end. There are not too many issues.
Yeah,
to follow.
hopefully now. Yeah, carry on now, get to the end and get home in the dry. See you soon. Cheers.
Cheers, Richard.
Bye.
Hi, Mark. Great to see you here at Hafren. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it's been a really good weekend, to be fair. Obviously, the weather was really good yesterday on our side. We got below the 7s, which was a target. And yeah, it was a really good day yesterday. Obviously, the heavens have opened this morning and the track is so wet. We just got underneath the 7. I think we did a 7:01, which has probably been the best time we've managed to do today. So no, it's good. I mean, although it's wet, there is still quite a bit of grip. It's just having the nerves to push it that far and get that grip. But no, the car's been really good this weekend, performed really well. Touch wood, she'll be the same at Bovingdon for the next round. But no, it's been a really good weekend.
Hafren is obviously part of a rally stage, part of the Rally GB. Any parts that stick out to you? Anything that you're really enjoying, or is it just all the fast bits?
It was, to be fair, when we did the drive round, it was a bit like, oh, there's not much off-road stuff. But, I mean, with the fast stuff, it's been really good, really fast. I mean, we're topping out in 6th gear and we're pushing nearly 100 mile an hour in some places, and it gets a bit lively. So, no, it's been really good. I mean, we know this stage was used partly on the Baja, but we ran it back the other way. So, obviously, going backwards as such. So, we did have a bit of a knowledge of where we were, which was a bit of a bonus.
Well, thank you very much for speaking to you, Mark, and we will catch you a bit later. Hopefully see you finish.
All right, cheers, thanks guys.
Jason Sharp, back again with the Isuzu D-Max. It's been a formidable machine all season. Out here at Hafren, it's a great place to race, isn't it?
It is great, and it's a rally stage type of event. For me, that is what I really like. Fantastic sort of roads, real good surfaces. Only a small bit of rough, actually, which has suited us really well. The rough isn't too rough. We can cope with that nicely with our standard production vehicle. But we've been getting up into 5th and 6th gear, which has been great fun.
You're standing very well in the actual overall championship, which is great considering it is just a standard car.
That's it, yeah. We're going into this event, we're actually 3rd overall, mainly down to its reliability. A little bit to do with my driving maybe, but mainly just the reliability of the vehicle has been phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, you can't drive a truck without a driver, can you?
Well, there is that, yeah, and not forgetting my co-driver, obviously.
Of course, it's a team effort. And we can look at the Isuzu now, if you can just pan up there, James. A lot of damage. What's happened?
Yes, it's not looking quite as pretty as it normally does. We've just gone into stage 1 on Sunday here at Hafren. It's very wet. We had a little bit of an issue with the ECU limping home again, and it actually did it just after the start, which was a bit frustrating. So I was running a higher gear than normally because it sort of revs okay up to 3,000 revs when it's in this limp home mode. So I'm changing up earlier, running higher gears. About 3/4 of the way through the stage, there's a very long downhill fast section, so we're actually up into 6th gear, whereas normally I'd be in 5th. I'm building up quite a lot of momentum. And I think that, coupled with the wet surface, it just brought us into a right-hander quicker than normal. We went quite sideways there, and as I was trying to correct it, the left rear sort of caught a bank and flicked me around the other way. Now, if it had been 10 metres further on, I'd have actually aimed and gone straight up the track I meant, but it turned me in early, hit the bank and rolled us over. We actually rolled over the end of the bank back onto the track, albeit onto its wheels. But due to the windscreen being a bit smashed, I couldn't see where I was going, so we actually reversed out of the area for safety reasons. And we've just come back to service, just assessing whether we want to run or not.
Unfortunately, though, after a closer inspection of the damaged Isuzu, it was decided that it would not be repairable. This meant that Jason and his co-driver Richard Lester were forced to sit out the rest of the event, instead having to start the process of fixing the car to be ready for the next round of the championship at Bovingdon.
We're with Steve Smith, going well in a G1 class for you this weekend. It's very fast out there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fantastic. Only about 5.5 miles long, I think. But no, it's going well. Beating Mr. Green, that's the main objective of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, he just wants to spoil everybody's fun, doesn't he?
Yeah, look at him there. That's the loudest it's revved all weekend, that is.
And it's nice to see Paul Harris out as well, giving you a bit of run for your money.
Yeah, it's glad to see Paul back, yeah. Having a go, so.
What are your thoughts on Hafren? It's a great course, isn't it? It was better yesterday with the sun and obviously a dry course, but now it's been raining all day, saturated out there.
Yeah, but to be honest, it hasn't made that much difference to the track. There's plenty of grip out there still. I mean, I went out first lap very cautiously. After about the first mile, I thought, well, might as well just put my foot back down and carry on. So the grip level hasn't changed a lot, as you would have expected with the rain, but it seems okay, so we're pushing on again now.
Okay, so we're going to see you top of the G1 class at the end of the day?
Well, never say that, but maybe. We'll see how we go. Touch wood.
Now, following on from that, I know last round out you did have some wise words to say. We didn't get to hear them. What are they?
I can't tell you.
Joined with Ryan Cook, second overnight. Ryan, course suiting the car down to the ground, is it?
Yeah, we're doing all right. I mean, there's some quick guys amongst the clubmans, and obviously Mike's still doing what he does best. That said, I'm speaking to you on Sunday, which is always a good sign. But the reliability in the car's getting there now. Bit of an unfortunate issue yesterday with brakes having none, and steering having no power steering, which are two vital ingredients to go fast on these tracks. But we're here today, and hopefully we'll see the day out. And second is a respectable position due to the problems we've had.
All right, well, good luck, and hopefully we'll catch you later.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Good morning, Paul. It's nice to see you're back out, especially here at Hafren. It's a beautiful place, isn't it? The course was beautiful yesterday, sun was shining. This morning, rain, makes it a completely different animal, isn't it?
Yeah, yesterday was lovely and dry. We came Thursday evening, it rained all day. Friday, yesterday was beautiful, so the course was really good, fast, nice and flowing once we got used to it. We had a really good day. This morning woke up to typical Welsh rain, unfortunately, but just done the first lap. It's not too much different. It's still fairly grippy. It's not too slippy at the moment. Whether or not it will change once the mud gets out onto the track, I don't know.
Any particular parts of the course that stand out to you? Any bits that you actually look forward to?
It's quite flowing, really. All the track stuff is enjoyable. It's quite nice to drive. You can just keep going through the corners because you can just keep the power in and get out the other side with confidence, really. So hopefully that will stay today. Just time will tell, really, on the runs and what this weather does.
It's getting worse as we speak. But let's talk about the competition because you're with Steve Smith and Richard Green in a G1 class. It's very tight, isn't it, at times between you? You're chopping and changing times all the time.
Yeah. Steve yesterday seemed to pull his game together. Took seconds out of me, and he was about 30 seconds in front last night. Me and Rich are very close. Unfortunately, he had a puncture, which we did catch him in the stage, and we couldn't get past. And we did have a bit of fun trying to get past him. We both ended up in opposite edges to get past each other. But it's good. It's the three of us, a bit of banter, and it makes the weekend enjoyable.
It certainly does. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us, and good luck for the rest of the day, and hope you enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Neil Davey, Sunday morning, yesterday didn't quite go to plan, did it?
No, we broke a wishbone on the opening run, so that goes a max on the first run, so unfortunately that was shattered by the championship ropes a bit, probably, but you never know what happens.
Oh, you don't, with the rain coming down now, anything can happen.
But glorious sunshine yesterday, wasn't it? And it's raining a lot now.
It's a hell of a lot. And James, if you could just pan down, you can have a look at what actually happened. It's not like you hit anything, is it?
No, I think it's just been fatigue. The wishbones are a couple of years old now, so it's just snapped the end off the wishbone and tore the drive shaft out, so we have to get recovered back with Mark yesterday. But we got it fixed and we're back going again now.
Yeah, it's nice to see you going. I thought that was it for yourselves. I'm seeing out on the course. But the course itself, talk us through Hafren.
The course is absolutely fantastic. You know, it's as near to like rallying as you're going to get, you know, with your bit of off-road stuff as well. So absolutely fantastic course, fast flowing, yeah, really good.
So the rest of the day, you're just going to enjoy yourself and
we're just going to enjoy ourselves now. Try and get to the end, get some points in the bag, and see how we get on. Ready for the next one.
Okay. And you got your co-driver here. How's he driving?
Well, he needs a bit of G in on, like, keep him going. But we're getting there. Okay.
All right, well, good luck and thank you for speaking to us.
No problem.
Ben Duckworth, it's nice to see you back out at the British Cross Country Championship. We saw you in the first round. You obviously won in the first round. Other commitments have stopped you proceeding with the other 2 rounds, but you're back out in force. The times were pretty similar to my Moran's, but you had an unfortunate corner, didn't you?
Yeah, we did. Yesterday, I knew there was a hairpin coming up. Wasn't quite sure where, and unfortunately, just went too quick into it. I was just too committed, and yeah, unfortunately, went straight over the top.
Would you sort of put you out the running for the points of the championship for this round? But the course is that good. You still got to keep going, haven't you?
Absolutely, yeah. Really enjoying it. It's really well set up, and been putting some quick, consistent times, so it's really quite good. So now it's just a case of we're just trying a few things, different suspension setup and so on. So yeah, really enjoying it.
And talk us through the car. What engine have you got? What's the power unit? Because we can see it here, obviously, with it open.
Yeah, it's a Land Rover 4.4 V8 engine that's also shared with a Jag, running on a Hectel fuel injection, and yeah, it goes well. Not the most powerful, but enough.
The driver and the setup, the suspension, everything works together.
Yeah, it works really well, and with the Quaife gearbox and the centre transfer case, it's really quite a good setup.
So moving forward, I know I keep saying that. Bovington's next. Are we going to see you there?
Yeah. Looking forward to Bovington, and we've never been there, so yeah, really looking forward to it. I've heard it's big place with a good setup, so yeah, looking forward to it.
Well, it's nice to see you back out, Toby, especially in your GSR 206 Carl's car.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, tell us a bit about it.
Well, it's a Guy Smith car, bodywork, frame, suspension, and then it was actually put together by a gentleman called Carl Hubel. So I always race it under Carl's car.
Okay, clears a few things up. Now, we're here at Hafren, and this is specifically why you're out, because of the course itself.
Yeah, it's these kind of venues I prefer to do. I don't really like the rough and off-roady type of events. So we were fortunate enough to be here for the Baja Hill Rally earlier on this year. So I've got a bit of inkling in this plot of land. Thoroughly liked it. So the BCCC are coming back here for an event. So here I am.
And talk us through the course as well.
Oh, it's lovely. 6 miles long. Yesterday you got us on Sunday morning now, so it's horrible weather. But yesterday was glorious sunshine. The course is 6 miles long. It's predominantly Cat 1 roads, so nice, smooth, fast flowing. Loads of grip once the gravel had been cleaned off. Lovely.
It's a treat for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Some people don't like it, but you know, it is what it is going to be. It's Group B rallying at off-road cost. So that's why we're here.
Okay, well, good luck for the rest of the day. Hopefully the rain won't stay too long, and we'll see you at the end.
It should be all right. We'll keep going, and just hopefully we'll keep it on the track and out the trees, and everything should be good.
Thank you very much, Toby.
Cheers.
Okay, Colin, nice to see you back out in the British Cross Country Championship. It's been 5 years since we last saw you out. Completely different machine back then. Today you're in the Polaris Razor. Tell us about it.
Yeah, it's certainly different from the last car. You know, we've had to go in these more powerful machines, and well, we just want to try something different, basically. We see a future in these. You know, we're still a lot to learn about them. They're fairly basic, out of the box as it is now. But yeah, we've a few plans for next year. Using this year as like a development year, just find out what they're capable of, what they're not, work out what wants modifying, and hopefully we'll have a more competitive machine.
We're here at Hafren Forest, so it's a beautiful part of the country. It's very fast as well, isn't it? How's the Razor coping?
I was hoping for some more rough stuff, I will admit. It is a very fast course, and only having just over 100 horsepower, you certainly notice it, on some of the longer straights. It's a machine with a lot of suspension travel, and it's better suited to the rougher fire brake type tracks.
We've heard stories of you out there on the circuit itself. You were just creating your own rough stuff by going on two wheels.
A bit of stunt driving, throw that in the mix. Gives the marshal something to talk about.
Putting Terry Grant to shame, eh?
Something like that.
Well, thank you very much, Colin, and good luck for the rest of the weekend.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers. Okay, Martin, it's nice to see you back out in the British Cross Country Championship. We saw you last year at Abbey Vale in the Buxton Clio V8. Nice to see you back out, especially here at Hafren.
Yeah, well, it's we were getting a new car ready still, but work takes, as I say, you got to earn it before you can spend it. So we thought we'd come out being in this car, being a really good course, or we'd heard about it being a really good course, and well, here we are. Thought we'd give it a blast.
And has it turned out to be as good a course as you thought?
It's absolutely amazing. It really is. It's just a great little rally course. Not too much rough stuff, which I like. So it's nice and fast, nice and flowing, and yeah, really enjoyed it.
Okay, and moving forward with the British Cross Country Championship, obviously you're back. What's brought you back?
Well, it never really went away. It was just like you say, work gets in the way, and we keep meaning to get to an event, and we don't quite manage it. But with this one being such a fantastic event, we thought we'd turn up. The Safari's coming back to it next year. Well, as soon as we can. That is the plan. We're going to come back to it next year and challenge for the top spot, as we all dream of.
And with Hafren being such a great place to race, it's brought back obviously some, not only yourself and your brother, but some other familiar faces such as Toby Jefferson and Justin Birchall, and it's beautifully turned out as Freelander. So Mike Moran's not going to quite have it his own way, is he?
Well, I'm sure he'll be glad of the competition that's going to be coming back to the championship next year. At the end of the day, it's you come here to race, and the more competitors that you have challenging you, the more fun you have. It's as simple as that. So I'm sure he will welcome more and more competitors who are able to challenge him.
You used to race with obviously Toby Jefferson, Justin Birchall, your brother. Is the competitive edge still there? Are you still racing against each other, even though you're just in the clubman's?
Well, yeah, we decided that we were just going to blast a few cobwebs off this weekend, but with Justin Birchall being here and supposedly testing, we ended up in I wouldn't say a little race, we ended up in quite a big race between us, quite a competitive race between us. But it's going to be fun next year. He's got a fast car, and he's definitely on it. So I actually can't wait. It's going to be fun.
I know we all can't wait either, just to see the spectacle. All right, so thank you very much for speaking to us, Martin.
Okay, thank you very much.
Well, firstly, welcome back to the British Cross Country Championship, Justin. Nice to see you out in this beautifully prepared Lofthouse Freelander. Now, I know it's got the engine out of your old Peugeot in it,
yeah,
which has been sat for 2.5 years, and due to the fact you only started it and drove it first time on Friday, it's caused a few issues, hasn't it?
Yeah, we had some gremlins on the throttle body signals, so we've tracked it down to the throttle body. Yeah, the throttle body sensors. So there's 3 sensors: pedal, motor, throttle body. So we've tracked it down to that. So it's through us yesterday. We put some long, 12 minutes in, because it was just stopping all the time. The ECU just kicked it out all the time. And hopefully we resolved it. So we worked on it last night, tested it, and just done the first run now. No issues.
And yesterday, obviously it was dry, the sun was shining. The times you had put it in were far quicker than anybody else, including Mike Moran.
Yeah, sorry, Mike. Yeah, first time in the car, just got it off the trailer and straight out, and it's just like wearing a glove. It's just unbelievable. And apart from the steering issues, which is we've got the pump that's not working correctly, we'll get that resolved. But yeah, I can just see everything. The visuals out of this car is fantastic, and it's just you can just feel exactly what she's doing, where you want it to go, and you can just put it anywhere. It's a fantastic build, and I just can't praise Alec and Dan enough. They're just brilliant car, best thing I've ever driven.
And the course as well is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah, I came back in off the first run with the biggest smile on my face. I've missed this so much. Put the fastest run time in on the first run, then I brought that and got down to 6:12. I was just cringing a bit. I thought we're only here testing, and yeah, there's more to go, more to get. So we've just been out this morning. We've done a 6:37, I think. So I think we should be able to get down to 6:15 today.
I spoke to Martin Gould earlier on as well, because he was just out here testing and blowing the cobwebs off, but he said it's a proper competition between you.
Yeah, I didn't know, but apparently we were racing. Coming back, just on 1 second behind you. I'm like, sorry, I didn't know we were racing. I'm just here testing. So yeah, we're quite good. I'm racing against Martin for a long time, so nice to have. He's been off the track 5 years, so the two of us to get back neck and neck, it was very good.
Good stuff. And I suppose Mike Moran's feeling a bit nervous going into the next season.
It needs to be.
Watch this space. All right, well, thank you very much, Justin, and good luck for the rest of the day.
Thank you. Cheers. Cheers.
Nice to see you back out, Steve, here in a beautiful Welsh countryside, Hafren Forest, obviously to be exact. A very fast course, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, we're making up some times. We've had a few issues with dry shafts, but I'm sure we're going to iron them out. Got to give Nick a chance.
You're saying that he's running very well in the Goka, isn't he?
Yeah, he is going well. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, fair play.
What have you got to give to get past him, or was it just concede defeat?
No, just taking it steady at the moment. Just trying to finish the day, with dry shafts and some the way they are. You've just got to keep going, haven't you?
You certainly have. Well, it's nice to see it out. It's nice to hear the noise that it makes. Also, that BMW engine, it's beautiful. Yeah. Good luck for the rest of the day, and hopefully we'll see you finish at the end.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers, Steve. Nick Pritchard out again in the two-wheel drive Goka buggy, coping well with the Hafren rally stage.
Yeah, we're having a good weekend. All sort of holding up together at the moment. Touch wood.
You say that, I can see you've got a welder plugged into your vehicle at the moment. Nothing too serious, I hope.
No, only mudguard brackets. Same thing. We've been having a few problems. We've got to have a bit of a redesign on the mudguards, I think. But yeah, they get a lot of stick because they're bouncing around with the wheels. See. So,
talk us through the course. It's a great place to be, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we're having a great time. There's some good sections in here for us. We're enjoying. We're getting a bit airborne in places, and but yeah, fast as well. Fast, but it's pretty grippy still today. Surprisingly, I was quite surprised this morning, even though it's wet.
Yeah, a lot of the competitors are saying that, actually they're surprised at how much grip there actually is. A lot of people went out just being a bit careful first thing, and then realised they could just put the foot down.
Yeah. Well, we're pretty much the same. We're not going silly because we want to get to the end of the day, but no, we're still trying to put a few good times in. So we were quite surprised this morning. I think we were 10th overall or something this morning at the start of the day, so we were quite shocked by that.
It's a good run for the two-wheel drive Goka buggy then.
Yeah, smashing time.
Thank you very much, Nick.
No problem, thank you.
Chris, the only reason we want to speak to you is you're the co-driver for Steve Anning and also Nick Pritchard.
Yeah, have been yesterday, yeah.
How would you rate them as drivers, and who would you say was better?
Can't really tell because there's such difference in the cars, but yeah, I wouldn't like to say. They're probably on par, other than the fact that obviously Stephen's car's a lot more powerful, and Nick with the two-wheel drive's got a lot more work to do. So that's what we're going round. But we had really good runs yesterday, and it was absolutely great.
What's the contrast between the vehicles as well out there on the course in terms of speed and obviously handling?
Obviously, Steve's got a lot more speed on the straights, but the buggy glides better. So at the moment, Steve's got a bit of work to do to his to get it right. But Nick's about there, so yeah, we were gliding really well yesterday. A lot of speed. I think we were probably up to 90, 100 mile an hour in some places, so we're going really well.
Chris Jenkins, thank you very much.
No problem, thanks a lot.
Okay, John, nice to see you out here at Hafren in the trophy class. First time we've seen the car out this year. I can see it on the trailer. What's happened?
After a good day, good start yesterday, we were pulling it apart yesterday, just checking things over, and found the front wheel bearings were collapsed. Unfortunately, we didn't have any spares for that, so decided to call it quits. But a really good day yesterday, really enjoyed it. Like you said, first time out this season after some troubling start to the season. Got it out, got a few niggles sorted. We're really happy with the way the car's going now, so back out at Bovington and hopefully do a bit better again.
Yeah, no, Bovington, I think everybody's looking forward to that as well. It's a cracking course.
It will be if it stays dry. If it's like this, it's going to be a different matter.
Thanks very much, Doug.
Nice weather, as usual in Wales. But yeah, yesterday was nice, and then today it's wetter, obviously, but it still seems to be as quick, or nearly as quick as yesterday. Well, it feels like it anyway. So
you've sort of grown into it, because yesterday we saw you taking it slightly easy, taking slightly slower lines, but as the day went on, we saw you getting all four wheels off the ground.
Was I? Oh God. Yeah. Well, like the first few laps, it's just to sort of see where to go and everything. So and then like Tom pushes me to sort of keep my foot down or try different gears.
I don't suppose the co-drivers get as much credit as they should do, but they do help significantly.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd say it's probably 60-40 for us. I'm 40% for me and 60 for Tom. So I think he's having the trophy for 6 months, and I'm having it for 6 months for the last round. So.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us, Sean. You've got a few more runs to do. Go and enjoy the rest of the weekend, and hopefully we'll see you finish.
Yep. Thank you very much.
Joined by John Pickering and Rod Wheat, co-driver here for John this weekend. How's he driving?
Awful. I've known him since he was 5, and he's been hopeless ever since then. No, he's doing very well. It's got a very good time. It's quite amusing. I've never done one of these before, so.
So, what are your thoughts on the course? This course in particular is very different to what we're used to, and obviously what you've been around. What do you think of it?
It's quite rough in parts. I mean, where you go off the better shaly sort of areas with this rain, it's cut up quite badly. So it's like being in a whisk.
Everybody involved has enjoyed this one. We've actually seen people from the past who used to be in the championship come back just for this event.
Well, I can understand it, and the friendship and camaraderie, I know I've said it to you before, is absolutely brilliant. Within 30 seconds of arriving yesterday, we were insulted. Now, what can you want better than that? That's great, isn't it? You know,
everybody's very friendly. They're all helpful, as you can see by the way that most of the blokes here are fixing his car while he's talking to you.
Well, thank you very much, guys.
Well, after 2 days of challenging running in the Hafren Forests, it was Mike Moran who clocked up another victory, finishing 3 minutes 41 seconds clear of Ryan Cooks-Milner to extend his championship lead. Andy Powell put the Lamborghini on the podium, while Steve Smith and Paul Harris rounded out the top 5. Powell's podium means he's now second in the championship, ahead of Mark Jacques, who finished 6th. Richard Green is only 2 points behind him in 4th, and Neil Davies 5th. Ryan Cook, Jason Sharp, Steve Smith, Paul Myers and Ben Duckworth are all inside the top 10. In the clubman's class, Toby Jefferson took a slender victory, just 11 seconds clear of Colin Gould. Justin Birchall suffered with fuel crystallising in the throttle bodies, but set the fastest time of the weekend, 7 seconds quicker than Mike Moran. And Nick Pritchard took a commanding win in the trophy class, ahead of Steve Anning and Sean Rogers. John Damrell was a non-finisher as a result of a wheel bearing issue.
Okay, Mike, firstly, congratulations. It's another win. It's getting a bit of a habit of yours, isn't it?
Well, no, we're just trying to play the game properly, aren't we? So yesterday we knew it was going to be dry, so we put in as many the fastest times we could do yesterday, trying to hold a margin, get a good margin overnight, good lead, so that today we knew the course was going to be slippy and we wouldn't have to take as many chances. However, the first part this morning, even though it was wet, the course held up. But the last 4 runs, it's like driving on ice. We're always thinking ahead. But we've had a great weekend. We've had some great competition yesterday. And it's been a good weekend. Unfortunately, we're in Wales and it's raining. But otherwise, great time.
Well, thank you very much, Mike, and we can't wait to see you in Bovington.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Ryan, it's been a long time coming. Second place, though. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not been for the one to try, and that's for sure. But you know, we're here, and hopefully, when the results go final, it'll be a good one to have under my belt.
I say, well, Hafren, it's been a brilliant event, hasn't it? Everybody's enjoying themselves. We've seen faces from past and present join us, so it's just been a great event all round.
Yeah, it has. Mr. Burchell decided to come out in his new car, the Lofthouse Freelander, and from the times he's been putting up, if he contests the championship next year, he'll certainly be a force to be reckoned with. Mike Moran again does what he does, just keeps going, Mr. Consistent. Credit to him. And yeah, it's just been nice to have a good race and a nice course to race on, really.
Bovington's next. What are your thoughts?
Flying when we was there, but unfortunately, we blew a hole in the radiator, so I wasn't going to wear an engine out. But hopefully this year we'll go there. We've got to have one weekend where the weather's nice. We've been racing. My Erin was misty. Radnor was you needed a canoe. I don't know about a car, and Scotland was the same. So we've had wet weekends. So law of averages say, if it's going to be dry, then it needs to be for Bovington, because obviously of the terrain we're working on. So fingers crossed, we'll do some preparation to the car and fix the brakes and fix the power steering and come back and try again.
Well, congratulations, Ryan.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's been an enjoyable weekend for everybody, and you finished third overall. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, I'm happy with third. Very happy with third. It's been a fantastic weekend. It's just weather's just come in now, which is obviously it's made it greasy. But I finished for the day, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, and happy with third.
Well, and moving forward, the championship, that leaves you second in the championship still. Going into Bovington, looking forward to that.
Yeah, I was second in the championship, and I believe if you drop around, Neil Davey was joint with me. He had unfortunate yesterday that he didn't complete one of his runs. We got him a max, so I think I'm pretty sure that keeps me in second, but comfortable.
Andy Powell, congratulations, and we'll see you at Bovington. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks very much. Cheers.
Well, this weekend also sees the fourth round of the Freelander Challenge. Ian Linford comes into this weekend 42 points ahead of Louisa Felice. Andy Price has his car patched up after a roll last time out, and we're delighted to welcome Mike Bone in his diesel Freelander. Let's catch up with overnight leader Ian Linford.
Okay, Ian, you're about to go out again. The rain's still coming down. It's softened it up a bit, but there's still a lot of traction out there.
Yeah, surprisingly how much grip's out there, even on sort of like the slate and that, where it was polished yesterday, we were moving around a bit. We've still got plenty of grip on there, so it's not too bad. Not too bad at all.
And you're very familiar with Hafren Forest, aren't you? Because you competed in the Rally GB last year.
Yeah, funnily enough, where we're parked, the service bit we're parked on is virtually where the start line was for Hafren last year, so hopefully we'll see that again this year because we're booking in again, so yeah. Good.
Yeah, and the course, out of the three we've already done, how would you rate this one?
This is fast, it's good. I enjoy the quick stuff, like last month up in Scotland, enjoy that. Radnor was hard work, hard on us, hard on the cars, but here, brilliant, my sort of course.
Okay, well, hopefully you'll keep it all together, and we'll see you finish at the end, and hopefully top spot again.
Hopefully, yeah, see how it goes, get the points for the championship and keep ourselves going.
Yeah. All right, well, thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you very much, like the wet look.
Hey, Andy, it's nice to see you back out after the roll at Forest Lodge. The car's sort of patchwork together, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a few new panels and a bit of bashing out with a hammer and straightening up slightly, but it's back out, a few new parts.
That's all part of the fun, isn't it?
It's an experience.
That's probably the correct term. But the Freelander Challenge this weekend, Ian Linford is leading at the moment, but you're matching him for times and you're second place.
Yeah, it's going well so far this weekend. It's quite close up between me and Ian at the minute, I think, but the car's not behaving quite right. I've got a hole in the gearbox, a slipping clutch, and a nasty misfire.
Driver's excuses.
So they're my excuses for not winning. But it's still going round. It's quite a nice course out there. It's quite nice and smooth, which probably helps my situation. But yeah, it's okay.
And we've actually got a diesel Freelander this weekend as well.
Yeah, it's different. I was intrigued to see what a diesel would be like, and only had a slight nudge with him at the second run yesterday, just trying to get past him when we bounced into each other. But it's part of the fun.
Okay, well the rain's coming down now. This is going to change the course slightly over the weekend. It's going to evolve, obviously. And So you just got to keep your wits about you.
Yeah, it's getting slippy out there. It's slow. It's getting worse each time you go out. So it's just trying to get the runs in early. So it's try and keep them quicker.
Okay. All right, well, good luck. Hopefully we'll see you on the podium a bit later on. And thank you very much for speaking to us.
Yep, cheers, thanks very much.
So standing next to me now is Mike Bone. It's your first time out racing in anything, isn't it, this weekend?
Anything, yes, that's right, first time. Very exciting.
It certainly is. I mean, the course is fantastic. But why the Freelander?
Cheap entry into motorsport. I've always wanted to do it, never been able to afford it, bringing up family and so on. But this is quite an easy way of getting in cost-wise, so that was why we chose it.
Yeah, and the Freelander is a very capable car. How have you found it around the course?
Very good indeed. This is a diesel, so it's not so good on acceleration, but on torque up and down the hills it's fantastic. And in the mud, obviously, really good.
That's what we were seeing in the past,
Yeah.
where we're speaking to a lot of Freelander drivers. The diesel is going to work a lot better in the rough stuff.
Yeah.
But on this particular course is very fast, isn't it? As a look at one.
It is, yeah. So off the start line it's very, very slow. But once you get the momentum up, it's okay. It's very, very exciting. It's good.
But yesterday the sun was shining, the track was dry, the perfect conditions really. But today it's been pouring down all day.
Yes.
How have you found the contrast?
Well, the first time, obviously, I've never ever driven on a rally in the wet before, so I was quite a bit cautious the first time, not knowing how the wet would affect the loose surface. But the second time round, we were a lot faster, so it's just getting used to the different conditions, that's all really. And the ruts didn't seem quite so hard as they were yesterday, because they dried out a bit in the sun yesterday, and they were quite a bit harder, I thought.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for speaking to us, and potentially we'll see you on the podium in your first time out in a rally.
Oh, that'd be fantastic. Thank you very much.
We'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you.
Hello, it's nice to see you back out with a Freelander Challenge. Third in the championship so far, third in the last round as well, so you've got to be over the moon the way it's going.
It's going really well. We're working better as a team, and the car's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I've crossed my fingers, I'm not saying too much.
No, we were just speaking to you up at the start line, and an electrical gremlin started proceeding there. I can see you back in the garage, or Popple garage should I say.
Homemade garage. Yeah, all it is the battery's come loose, so the earth has come off the battery, so touch wood, it's just that. But Ian's rewired it up and we got down to service fine, so the boys are just doing it now for us. Our team.
Okay, and the course itself, Hafren, it's a great course, isn't it, especially for the Freelander?
It's absolutely brilliant. At Scotland I was 3 minutes behind the leaders, and now I'm only 90 seconds behind the leaders, so I'm getting used to the car and we're catching those boys.
And we spoke to a lot of drivers during the course of the weekend, and it's not all down to drivers, it's about the co-drivers as well. There's a certain percentage that goes into that, isn't it, Jess?
It's good fun. I think, like Louise was saying, we're getting more confident with the car and trusting each other a lot more, so we're able to get our times up a bit.
Okay, well, we'll hopefully they'll get it back together, and you'll get to finish, and we'll catch you a bit later.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Cheers, girls.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
And finally, we can take a look at Jonathan Rees as he guides his Freelander through the challenging Hafren course. Jonathan is clearly enjoying pedalling the Freelander here in its natural habitat, and you can see just why this high-speed but still very technical course is a definite favourite among most of the drivers, as they're really able to stretch their legs through some of the high-speed parts of the sweeping forest roads. Sadly though, Jonathan's running would be curtailed as mechanical gremlins forced him into retirement at the end of day one. Nonetheless, it's great to see another new face joining in with the Freelander Challenge. So it's Ian Linford who takes his third win of the year, using his Rally GB experience from last year to good effect. Andy Price was some way back in second, and Louisa Felice rounded out the podium. This all means that Linford extends his championship lead, but it's now Andy Price who's second, ahead of Louisa Felice by 10 points.
Ian, you're running away with the Freelander Challenge, another victory, well done.
Yeah, it seems to be that way. The plan's gone out the window again like last year. It was just to get both of these cars to the end of the championship on every round, and I think we've won 3 now and come second on one of them. So, yeah, it's getting a little bit silly again.
And the girls are keeping up as well. There's 2 third places, a third in the championship. We've got to be over the moon.
It's brilliant. You know, the girls have done extremely well for the team. They've done what we've asked them to, is to finish every time, which they've done. Yeah, really proud of them. Really proud.
I bet the lots of you can't wait for Bovington.
No, I like Bovington. It's quite rough there, but you've got the sand and you've got the high speed stuff as well, so it really makes you think about what you're doing. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be good fun for us all.
Well, Ian Linford, congratulations, and
Thank you.
we can't wait to see you there.
Yep, sit at Bovington.
Andy Price, Congratulations, second overall in the Freelander Challenge. Quite a feat considering the car rolled last time out. There's a hole in your gearbox, you've got electrical issues, so well done for keeping it all together.
Yeah, I'm amazed it's made it to the end, really. Yesterday, early morning, found the hole in the gearbox, and so just kept it filled with oil and bunged it up slightly, and then it's been missing like all yesterday and today. So it's been a challenge, but it's made it to the end, and second's great. I'm really happy, really happy.
And the course has evolved today. I mean, as we're speaking, the rain is absolutely pouring down. There's rivers going down the tracks out there, and I know some of the other drivers have still got some runs to do.
Yeah, it's getting harder and harder. My final run that I went out with, the tyre tracks were just small rivers now, so it's getting harder and harder. So I'm glad I've got mine out of the way early.
Andy Price, congratulations.
Yep, thanks very much.
Louisa, third place in Freelander Challenge again. It's a common thing seeing you on a podium, and it's brilliant for your championship.
Really pleased with my third place. We deserve it this weekend. We've driven hard, the car's been fantastic, and the navigator's been great, and yeah, I'm really chuffed, really pleased.
And it's good to get it all out of the way, especially as this weather's coming now. It's horrendous now.
Yeah, the last 2 rounds we did actually back off. We just needed to finish, so we did back off. Our times were a little bit slower because it's really slippy out there. So yeah.
Louisa Felice, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, that brings an end to another great weekend with the British Cross Country Championship here at Hafren. Now, the next round we see at Bovington, which is in Dorset, a tank testing site. Everybody's looking forward to that. We'll see you then.